Hello.
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 I forgot about it. I'm like, oh shit, we starting early.
Yes, we are.
I mean, I literally told the kids earlier, like a half an hour ago, I got to raid early, and I forgot about it.
Nah, you getting past your mom.
Yeah.
You got
I
enough
need
shit
one.
going on.
Hell, we just finished dinner. That's odd because we usually eat earlier.
Speaking of which, made a few barracuda meals there, did you, Rose?
Well, when you said you needed them, I was like, yes, because the whole top half, like the first, it's probably 6 rows of my bank is full with either the Nightborn delicacy or those. So now I have a little more bank room. I think I have 2 rows left. I don't know, 2, 3 rows.
Well, that's definitely a good start.
Yeah, I'm out of, like, I looked at all the recipes to see what else I could send you, and I have nothing else. I forgot that I gave everything to Nomi, and I haven't been on at all. So, I'll do some stuff. I'll be on a lot next week since the patch is coming out. And there's a new, fishing stuff and dailies and transmog for your fishing pole.
Yeah, my classes start next week, so.
That sucks.
Oh, one of the things they like snuck in at the end of the patch notes is that we're not going to be getting loot boxes for donating at the table anymore, so that's no longer going to be a way to get your legendary.
Wait, loot boxes from what?
Donating at the mission board and the aisle.
Huh.
Like those little like gear boxes.
Oh my gosh, that's where you get the most legendaries from. That's where the greater... Why not?
They're not getting rid of it completely, though. They're looping the broken shore into the emissaries.
Oh, I guess that's fine.
You won't get as many, but you'll still get a box from them.
I think they need to like announce it louder to us when we have a emissary thing to turn in, because I keep doing my dailies and then showing up and then I have a quest to turn in, and I was like, darn it, like if I would have turned that in before, then I could have got all the rep from all the quests I just did in the zone. But
Yeah.
I never pay attention.
The rep still builds up.
Does it? Like
Yeah.
it overlaps? Oh, okay, good. Well, I feel better now.
Yeah. I noticed that too, but I also had my combat log to tell me rep gains.
Yeah, but does it announce that you're exalted again, or?
No, you just get a little swirling hallway like a level or something.
Yeah. And it tells you have a quest.
Only the first time for a specific emissary. But if you look on the map, you'll see that you have to turn it. Gotta change it out.
Okay.
That was my, hey, raid's gonna happen in an hour.
You said that last raid.
Yeah, I haven't set my calendar Mondays and Fridays.
So we need a healer and a couple DPS. Cap said that Oz is gonna be a little late.
Well, it's not that late. It's actually right on time.
Actually, we downed him already. It's okay.
Sorry, Mage, you're late.
I'll be right back.
I update the calendar and my phone's like, great, 20 minutes before.
Shit, you missed the raid.
Yeah. Thank you, Talking Magic Stone.
Just me and Al getting here.
take on the world.
You do that.
I like how 8 was just up.
What?
I only heard half of that.
Do not waste my time.
Greetings.
When you get the whole collect 4 of this bullshit. If you're if you've already passed the part where the field box, you just up and disappears. You can't turn the fucking quest in.
Ah, okay.
I should try something. Waste of repair. Wonder if you could like jump down to the side here and bypass all this trash.
You go ahead and try it. Let us know.
Yeah.
Because we'd have to do it every time.
Doesn't it look like you could land on that ledge there, Helga? Walk up there. There goes Helga.
For Pony!
Does it not even let you jump on?
Ah, no, it's a wall. Alright, stealth kitty, see if there's a hole.
Yeah.
Your job is to find the hole.
I think you already found it. He's got 3 kids.
Nah, he was cleaning it and she was standing too close.
I knew that's how it really worked.
Spelled progression wrong, noob. Or aggression. You should put another O in there. Then it would be accurate.
Yeah, I just woke up.
I'd like to know what that, with these pulled off to get recruited on up here.
And now your
Like you're the
impotent
only two
fury
not
has drawn your
slightly out of
allies
place.
to their doom. Watch as my infinite army slaughters them all.
No! You will not divide us, deceiver. I will fight by their side, and they by mine. Together, we will end your crusade!
Answer is hell no, there's no space around it.
Let me guess, those pointy pillars are actually walls.
But even the whole damn side of the freaking platform is an invisible wall.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you get up to kill Jaden, you can fall the frick off of that platform.
Shaman
Makes
healer?
total sense.
Yeah, shamans are good.
Bye, guys.
So I'm gonna need your help there, Forsaken.
What's up?
It does look like I talked with Rose, and I think on the fights that we're over healing, I think I'm gonna try to maximize Boomken. I'm gonna approach yourself for tips, pointers, macros, etc., etc., etc.
Huh. I didn't know that was a thing.
He's gonna approach you for the tip.
I didn't know that Kill Jaden and Valen were casting on each other.
I don't even know if I've got the hell. I don't even know how progressed the weapon is, to be honest with you.
Well, it wouldn't take much. As long as you got your coordinates unlocked.
Oh yeah, Helga, you got this one, bitch.
You guys are so far away.
How do you know how to get that one? 300 mounts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like 7 away.
Helga, my moose can almost reach you.
Well, now that I know that, Rose, I'm not helping you do shit.
Just cheat and buy something from the pet store.
That
Yeah.
looking good, or do you guys want more
Exactly
DPS?
7 away.
How many healers? Did you pick up any healers?
Pay to win.
Yeah, we're at 239.
It looks pretty good to me.
I actually only have 2 mounts from the store.
Let's get a lock portal out.
927 hunter.
Yeah, for that.
Yeah, good immunity.
928 DK in the queue.
Got that
Screw DK.
Where's your love rocket?
930 rogue
Oh.
in the queue.
Rogues are good.
Did
They
you
got
buddy?
Do all rogues get that immunity or just certain?
They have to.
Oh, we need that 871 warrior. Man, they know what they're doing.
Oh, fuck
Okay.
yeah.
Crap.
You know them warriors, they're overpowered anyway.
For a second there, I thought you said 971.
Can I get a summon back?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
We don't summon noobs.
Okay, I'll just wait until Jaden's platform.
It's okay.
Take him up solo. You can do it.
Glitching.
Check this one. Unmatched.
Hey, look. What about they came in when we summoned them? Okay.
No, I'm not looking.
Look at it. Just touch it.
No, he doesn't get to touch it, he only gets to look at it. Loris is getting a tip.
I'm jealous.
Did you link
Yeah,
Discord?
Do you have this mount?
Are you running log?
Oh, I need to find it.
Do you have this mount? Wait, where is it? What? I like how the 2 people we just summoned both have boosters.
Yeah, this one.
Do you have this one?
Yes, I have that.
Greatest mount.
I've been clicking your summon and then mounting.
I've been summoning several people.
Yeah, but they're having mounting wars, so I need to see if I have those mounts.
Yeah, she's a pro.
There you go, Helga.
Where you at?
Wow, where's your corrupted red
I'm on the Alani mount.
Ah, fuck you. I don't have
I don't have
Hey, how about this one here? Fel, you got that yet?
I don't know.
What?
Oh, that's from Nala. Fuck you. Bastard gets him all.
Dragons are ugly anyway.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm going with. Steel. I got that one.
I know you got that one. The only reason I went for the other two is I know there's two you don't have.
I'm working on it.
Out of all of the mounts you have, that's the only two you don't have that I got.
Have any of y'all got this one yet? From
Yeah, I got
Mistress?
that ugly ass shit.
You can get that off LFR as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Puzzles.
Yes.
Did you link Discord?
Oh man, I want that one.
Not the
I
only
got
one
this
with
one
the
though.
macro.
Fell in between just before Legion I got the gold. That was 100k bonus for me getting that all the shards.
I got 6 shards. I just been too lazy to farm the rest. I
You need to look at the video. You need to look at the video I put up. Man, I got a route that's literally you don't ever stop. It's just a loop.
Oh, that Valley of the Winds one?
Yep.
Yeah. I got that the day those things became unsoulbound.
Oh, you had enough around your other tunes.
Mm-hmm.
Surely you don't have this one.
Oh, bullshit.
The one that sells for 10 gold.
Yeah. You got this one.
Go into it.
What, you guys didn't want to farm up the 150,000 of pixel crystals for the...
Oh, I've got.
I got that one.
Okay, let's start doing trash.
What is trash?
You got the
I know.
the
I got that one.
war mammoth out of
Yes.
I got that on my warlock.
You got the
Years.
raptor? Swift Sargeras?
I can't even do the last boss in there by myself. I don't even know how.
Huh?
What?
Or maybe I'm thinking the wrong raid.
Oh,
The
shit.
manuals one. I can't do that. We're gonna lose all our pucks.
tanking.
Crap.
Well, maybe you guys should have been healing.
Not everyone can be 6 stack.
Did you notice who did not die?
The night is young.
Challenge accepted. Kill now.
Look at it.
Everyone
You
stack
don't
on
need
Mal.
to take the challenge. She'll do it all by herself.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Perfectly
fun.
capable of handling it myself.
She's gonna
Wow. Man. You just see all
Come on,
the
stalemate.
just watch
the third POV this week.
Dispel.
Let's take it like a man.
Using a
That's right.
A man in a skirt.
Birds.
It's a kilt.
Someone pulled. Let's go.
Are you guys dispelling?
I am.
Okay. I just must not be able to keep it.
Damn, look at all those spirits.
I don't know how to get so many spirits.
He dots everything.
That was 7 stacks of that shit.
Well, I'm like, why was there only? Is the other healer not summoned or just not healing?
He died.
But I'm not seeing him on my.
I'm not seeing on my healer bar at all.
Which
Yes.
game are you talking about?
Yeah, you know. I mean, I think you're healing, but for some reason it's not showing on the.
You can black the white really quick.
Okay.
That's why I said that poor panda went down again.
Yeah, I
It's
chose
easy
to
to hear.
dispel. I chose to dispel somebody else instead of myself, so that's why I died the second time.
Ow.
True healer.
Yeah, in this group, the healers save themselves first. We're more important. I mean, you guys are so important.
I got a guy in the back like, Jim, but I can't do anything. It's me.
Grant, isn't that your second one this week?
Yeah, he needs to hand it
Yeah.
over.
That's my
Yeah.
second one this week.
That needs to be donated to the guild thing
Too bad
for
it's,
my repair.
Nice one,
Too
brother.
bad it's primary stats.
I think I've done that every time I've done
I think so.
Did you?
Straight lines are a bitch.
Can't argue with that logic. sir, the line is swerving, I swear. I'm watching it there.
I got you, puzzles. Breathe.
Power of teabag.
Thanks, Helga.
The power of
You're
taint
welcome,
compels
Paul.
you.
I got you. That was old Fear's CPR.
That's right.
Yep, his ass has magic powers.
Thanks for ass-to-mouth resuscitation.
Cannot command.
Anytime.
Because we are, if not, a giving group.
So basically just a few things that we're gonna do. We're going to try
Not
to
waste
soak
my
the
time
beam with the
with
same
a
people every
creature.
time. So we just need to... Gonna assign a soaking group for that. We can have other people help out in it, but these are the only people who should primarily be trying to get in the beam. Because we only need 6 each time. Also, just like before, everyone should be helping soaking swirls. You should always be ready to get one unless they're all full. And if you've got, even if you've got 1 stack on you, you shouldn't get 2 unless you have a cooldown, and you should never get 3. And that's really all we're having trouble with is the beams early on, so let's just try to get that worked out. I'm just gonna assign 2 melee and 4 ranged at random for it, so if you have a problem or don't know what you're doing with it, let me know.
What are you doing, Helga? Quit following me. No! Stranger danger!
Coming for that ass.
No! Give it to me. I need it. You gotta die first.
Moving the groups of edges and Helga's dead, go red. Usually we actually have tanks do the big soaks, and we've never had a problem doing that. We'll call out if we can't make it to one, so just try to be near enough to him to get in if we call.
Oh.
Nice try.
Almost got you ass. That's bullshit, I can't do that.
Okay, basically everyone in group 3 plus Cap, which is group 4. I'm just gonna move up into group 2, but just remember you gotta do it too, Cap. Basically, you guys, whenever he does the Dreadfire beam on a player, you 4 need to try to spread in it 5 yards apart. So along the beam, you want to be separate from each other, and down the beam, everyone else should try to get out of it unless they see a gap that's safe for them to go into it. Does anyone have any questions on that?
Also remember, it's a beam. You don't. If you have the mark, you don't have to run to the back of us.
Yeah, it passes behind you and in front of you, so you just have to stand still near the group. If you're like on the other side of the room and no one's anywhere near you, you can run towards us a bit, but you don't have to move after that.
Yeah, it's best to just stand still and let other people move you.
Yeah, I just mean if he's like on the opposite side of the boss, but that should never happen, just in case. Also, puzzles, when we're tanking the boss, we need to tank a bit away from the group on phase 2. We shouldn't be right next to him.
Okay.
Question, during that beam, is it possible to have someone call it out?
Well, that's one reason we're going to move back a bit, is so that, because basically we want the beams kind of in the middle of the group to be halfway on the beam from us, so that they can spread out more. We'll try to call it out if we see it, but...
Yeah, like, 5-10 seconds before that wasn't situated.
Yeah, we can try to. It's just this fight's got so much going on, so I don't have time to call it out. So if you see it, just call it. That's pretty much it. If anyone for Pugs hasn't done this on Heroic before, it's mainly just we have to win every swirl in Phase 1, we have to kill ads in Phase 1, stack up when people get big for the ads, and in the flying phase, make sure we're soaking the beams, moving the circles out, and getting all the swirls, and when we land, we have to be doing the dread beams and ads again. If we get farther than that and get stuck, we'll explain more of that. Fire stuff.
The orb you gotta kite?
Yeah, we were gonna have our mage do that. I'll explain that.
I didn't know if that was like that could happen quickly or something.
No, that's only during Phase 3. Basically what's going to happen is it's going to spawn a big red circle in the ground. It looks kind of like the red circles we soak, but kind of halfway between the two sizes. Everyone just needs to get away from it but Oz. And Oz will get near it. No one can get closer to the ball than he is, but he also has to kite it around the room. So we all have to stay away from it as he kites it in kind of a big circle and tries to end up near the Void Rift. Puzzles. Puzzles in your back. Okay, puzzles. Okay, here we go.
Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
For Armageddon, no, the tanks do it unless we fall.
I don't know if they're on Discord because I already said that. I got him.
Obliteration beckons. I sense the
And there's
corruption
cake in the middle.
inside
I
you.
haven't seen that.
Stack up. Run second. These ads down. Actually, I'll just taunt him once we get to 5.
Consume them all.
I don't have that one. You got it.
Do not seek now to fall.
Yep, somebody missed.
5,
Yep, just went
4, 3,
jump
2, 1.
Also, try not to get Armageddon if you
fall
can help it. If you have that circle, there's plenty enough people for others to get it.
Azeroth shall fall to the
people
burning
with the
legion.
circle dreadfire on you should not be Armageddon. Why one should be here? Because you just take so much more damage from that plus Armageddon.
I had a cooldown.
Yeah, if you do have a cooldown, it's fine. It's completely fine. But most people shouldn't. Subtlety's boring.
Not when you want to own shit. You can.
Yeah, I meant
What's
as raid
that?
bosses.
One shot.
Raid bosses, you just kind of casually DPS until you get your shadow. What is it? Shadow dance, and then you just nuke for like 10 seconds, and then you go back to just not paying attention.
That's why you get that trinket off. What is it? What's that one bitch? In Nighthold.
Check your food and your flasks, everyone, too. Forgot to check at the start.
Do not waste my time, Dresser.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last.
Just remember that. Come on, everyone, sack quickly.
Obliteration beckons.
Big one's right under the group. Watch out. Don't hit him. I got it.
Sense the corruption inside you.
Just remember, stack up. Yeah, try to kill Skull if you don't have it, but otherwise just target. That was I just started doing that.
Before your master.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Obliteration beckons.
I don't have this one, so we can see. Yep, got it. We gotta keep these Armageddons up the entire time. We can't let them get through. So if you haven't got one yet, do it. You get the next one. I don't have any defenses. Oh, perfect timing. Use them all. That first one, then I took one more.
Obliteration beckon. Consume them all.
You got it, puzzles?
Yep.
Okay.
Who will save you now?
Singularity right in front of us towards the boss, so just move near the back platform.
Who will share your
Dreadfire?
an inevitable fate?
+1. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that still.
2, 1.
It's group 3 plus Cat, but we lost one. I got this one.
Fall. Who will save you now?
Oh, I thought I had the super flame. That's why I ran
5, 4,
Yeah, I
3,
topped up.
2, 1.
Consume them all. An inevitable fate.
Yeah, just wait a minute.
Fall, hero. Face your destiny. A meaningless struggle. Azeroth shall fall to the Burning Legion.
That's what she gets for letting me die.
Oops, oh no, my bad, I forgot to heal.
Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't know the edge didn't have an edge.
I'm just gonna say this so we can figure out if people don't know what they're doing. If you can hear me and you know that you're supposed to be summoning the beam, say yes in the raid chat. Okay, we're missing... Okay. Well, no.
There's too many people saying yes.
There's way too many people saying yes. The only people who need to get in the beam are group 3, which they all said yes, and Cap. If you aren't in that group, unless someone dies, you don't need to be in the beam.
If someone in group
Yeah, you
three
guys are
dies,
fine.
I'll
It's just
fill
everyone
in.
else. Yeah, if that because we had some people stacking over on that, and that's what killed a couple people. So unless you can see a spot with no one in it, that's like 5 yards on either side. You should be at least 5 yards away from where the beam is, because it is a pretty wide beam too. So you can't just be kind of off the middle of it. You got to be out of it.
That's working.
It's working fine
It
for me.
did get an update a little bit ago.
Yeah, it's working fine for me, so.
You cannot command.
Yeah, that's always it.
You cracker.
Don't you know that's always the problem?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last. Death reigns upon you.
I got the big one. Yeah.
You cannot resist your own nature.
Second.
On our very first, we'll never see it before, so we need to send it out.
Just got
Azeroth shall fall to the Burning Legion.
And figure out who is doing what they're supposed to be doing, because we're not coming nowhere close.
Are you guys saving any cooldowns for when those
Yeah.
mobs go out?
Basically, with the mobs, that is the biggest priority throughout most of the fight. When those 3 ads come out, that is your only target. You need to pop cooldowns, and if you have a really good cleave that's going to hit all 3 for a bunch, you can do that. If you don't, pick the one with skull and single target down. We have to kill one super fast. Otherwise, it's if they all 3 get 2 casts off together, it's almost guaranteed to be a wipe. If they get more than that, it is a wipe. Like, we might be able to do 2 at most, but if we kill one of them, they do less damage each cast, so as long as we can get the first one down, we won't die to it, and we can still kill the rest.
Son of a bitch, puzzles.
After this group, we're going to be checking meters, and if people aren't switching over to them, we're going to be kicking people, so...
Can't you just mount him?
Yeah, I tried.
It was a target.
Who dares summon me? Do not waste my time, lesser creature.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is a simple matter to show courage against my minions. Can you face the shadows within your own soul that break? Obliteration beckons. Confront your own darkness.
Stack up. Just here on this or something. Good job, just like that every time. One up here, switch first one down before the second cast.
Before your master.
Get me in the circle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Obliteration beckons.
There's one behind the boss, guys.
Still you resist. Then let
Be ready for the beam. You should be soaking for it.
Obliteration
I
beckons.
don't have this
Consume
one.
them all.
Puzzle Scott's it.
Who will save you now?
Singularity directly behind us and to the right.
2,
2 seconds.
1.
Who will
Beam
share
down.
your fate?
Out of it, you're for now.
Inevitable fate.
Yeah, we still lost someone because 2 people were right next to him.
2,
Be careful.
Beware.
Within 5
Raise
yards of each
upon
other,
who
that
will
is
share
beam.
your fate.
I don't have this one. Puzzle Scott's it.
Fall before your inevitable fate.
5, 4,
Yeah,
3,
people got hit by the
2,
flame, then pure
1.
soak, so...
Consume them all.
Okay. Range, be a little bit back behind the boss as we're ready for the beam. Sack up Rads. Those ants have 5 seconds. 4. Spread them on the beam. Everyone else is Yeah. Because we need to kill those ants too.
A meaningless struggle.
We were down a few
Azeroth
people,
shall
but
fall to the burning legion.
we almost got the first one dead. Yeah. We're still just playing as the first 2 times of the guild, though. We just gotta get used to the mechanics and what to do when things happen on top of each other. With the beam and the soaking of the swirls, it's probably something where if you don't have a personal, we should try to turn the beam away from swirls a bit so the people in the soak group aren't in it.
Are immunities allowed to soak the beam by themselves? I'm just curious.
They are. If you have an immunity, you can go away, you just have to call it out and let us know.
How was the ad?
Yes. If you... I'm just checking that now. But yeah, if you are soaking a beam, or if you have the circular dreadfire on you, unless you have a personal cooldown or immunity, you shouldn't be doing both at the same time with Armageddon. You should do one or the other, and other people should get them. So, if you get the beam on you, try not to point it at circles, and if you have the soak... If you have to soak the beam, other people should be getting the circles. Yeah, I saw it. It's when a couple people died. If you have the dot on you from taking an Armageddon hit too, that's why you shouldn't take 2 Armageddon hits unless you have a cooldown, because the dot hits for a crazy amount, so you really should just wait until the dot's off if you can help it. And if you're in the soak group for the beam, you shouldn't be doing Armageddons if you can help it too. Yeah, it seems like most people are switching over for the ads, so it's kind of hard to tell because they're all split up by different types, but just everyone should be on those ads as soon as we can, especially on that second, when we're in phase 2 and that dread beam's coming out soon, we have to kill the skull before the dread beam comes out, or it's a wipe guaranteed every time.
I've been trying to save my Earth Shield Totem and Spirit Link Totem for that part too.
Yeah, if we can pop something big, then it's gonna help. But if we have to spread out from the ads while that beam's coming and stop DPS on them for a lot of the melee, it's just gonna be a wipe.
My UI keeps deciding it wants to be.
That sounds like a weird porno. Just deal with it during the fight.
Something we're waiting for?
I was reading a doctor just wrote.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Not having trouble.
1.
Let's save hero for that phase 2 so we can move fastest. That's what save it for the first group.
Beware. Death rains upon you.
Or also says
Face your destiny. Obliteration beckon. Consume them all.
You got the big one.
Fall before your master.
Singular is gonna come right before us, so we're gonna get knocked back. Just reposition.
1.
Beam put out.
Who will share your fate?
5 yards.
Good job.
4, 3, 2,
I think
1.
he might
Beware.
have
Rains upon who will share.
I got the big one. Get that good soaked.
Fall before your master.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume them all. Fall, hero. Face your destiny.
Stack in. Hero as soon as those ads come out.
We're gonna need totem for this one.
I don't have.
3 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Who will share?
Beam, spread.
An inevitable fate.
Do you have healing tide?
Yeah, I put down all the other ones. I just didn't have spirit. Spirit might have saved us.
Yeah.
Confront your own.
Too tied up.
Obliteration beckons. Consume them all.
Yeah, we had 2-3 people die in range of each other, so when that beam is about to come out, you pretty much have to do it.
Fate.
If you're... Maybe we should just have one melee in it, and the rest range.
You can put me in that group.
Mortals.
I've got
Your
immunity.
fate was
Well,
sealed
not
the
immunities, but-
moment you stepped into the nether. Who dares summon me?
It was special.
Fucking shaman.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna queue us for another healer just in case,
Just
because...
a question with the beam. What happens if you're not spread 5 yards apart? How much damage is it?
Crazy amount, plus the beam damage. Basically, the problem is the more people that are close to each... It basically does the same amount of damage as the beam, again, to everyone around you. And if 2 people are next to each other, it does it to each other. So, it's...
Yeah, it does 444k. So if there's 2 people next to each other, that'd be 888k to both of you.
But if you have more people in the beam, that reduces the amount of damage anyways, right?
It reduces the damage of the beam, but it doesn't reduce the damage of the circle, so you absolutely do not want to be stacked near each other. That's more important than being in the beam. It's better to not be in the beam than it is to be next to someone.
Hey Oz, question for you. Do you have you're playing Frost, correct?
I haven't seen an army. Oh wait. You're talking to the maid.
Yes.
Yeah, I always get those 2 confused.
And army doesn't happen on Frosty Case, too.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I haven't seen an army, so he must be Frost.
Yes.
Whatever. I don't think of mages.
Osmog, you're playing Frost, correct?
Yeah, they are.
Because I have a question. If he has his Frost Orb up when the ads come out.
Well, he's pulling good numbers, so
I
he's
know,
probably
but
doing it right.
There's a little bit of a thing he can do that can help a little bit with the ads. And I'm wondering, but he's not hearing or responding.
Who's that? Oz?
Yes.
Who is person the most when it comes to the ads?
I know, but he.
Not the ads, maybe the balls.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. On a lot of the ads, I was the second top damage, and I'm putting dots on.
Because if he can drop his Frost Orb in it, he gets the 2 insta-cast blizzards, refreshing his.
Oh, sorry, my micro was mute. Sorry. Yeah, I was aware of your questions, but yeah, actually I'm Frost. But if you want, I can choose to fire.
No, it's not about switching to fire. It's asking if you have your Frost Orb up during the ads.
Yes.
Are you dropping your blizzard so you can tick your Frost Orb faster?
Yes, sure, I'm doing that.
Alright, I was just asking.
Yeah, as tanks we can't really see the fight, so he was just trying to make sure.
He's doing decent damage on.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna switch around the 3rd group. Rose, you said you wanted to be in it?
Yeah, I can. I mean, I'm pretty right aware. At least that's not what my last guild said, but whatever.
So I was just asking because there's a big boss in my way and I can't see if the shards are falling.
We just can't.
No, I'm sure that I'm dropping Blizzard, trust me.
Yeah, we're trying to make it so we just have 1 melee in there so they won't have to try to run out before the beam starts. We could try putting the other mage in there instead of the hunter, because that'll be more mobility. Okay, looks like we got some people in Discord. If you can hear me and you're in group 3, basically group 3 plus Cap is going to be the beam soakers, so everyone in group 3 that heard me and understands that, please type yes in raid.
Yes.
Okay, and you guys know what you're doing for that, so, well, we don't care about Fel.
Rose do beams too?
Yeah, Rose said she wanted to help with them, so. So everyone who's not in group 3 needs to be helping on Armageddons when they're out, and make sure that the beam people don't have to get them. And basically, we just need to get that beam down. That's what's hurting the most right now, and we're gonna still save Hero for the Phase 2 as the first group ads come out, so just so the new Hero person is aware. And we are just running with 3 healers now. Did you guys want to go for 4? It's more of a damage thing I think we're having a problem with.
Let's pull it again with these and
Okay.
see. I think it'll be easier once we get the beam down. But ads are a little rough sometimes. Let's see.
Yeah, as long as people are focusing down the skull as quickly as they can. If you have a very nice 1 or 3 person cleave, you can do that, but if you don't, just single target skull until it's dead. If we can get skull down, the ads will do a lot less damage, but we need to get it down fast. We did stack an extra DPS, so we should, or 2 actually, so we should be able to do more damage.
2, 1.
It is a simple matter to show courage against my minions. Can you face the shadows within your own souls as brave? Obliteration beckons!
I have to look in the back.
Confront your own darkness.
Stack up. I don't have this one.
Still you resist.
Get ready for the beam soakers. Everyone else get those Armageddons and get the great fires out.
Consume them all. Fall before your mat fall.
Singularity.
Focus beam coming in. 5 seconds.
4, 3,
Beam coming up.
2,
Missed Armageddon.
Who will share your
Just try to do it right
Soaker.
so we can get used to it. Don't stack up.
4, 3, 2,
Yeah, long
1.
Death reigns upon who will share your fate.
Just wipe it.
Fall. Who will save you now? A meaningless struggle. Azeroth shall fall to the Burning
comes out.
Legion.
Don't be carrying anyone in that. Just step away from the sides of the You don't have to soak.
Yeah, if you're not in group 3, you shouldn't be soaking. I mean, ads went down better then. We just got to get used to the other mechanics. And like I said too, with that Armageddon, we really can't even miss one meteor, so everyone needs to be paying attention. And remember, when we have Dread Beam coming up, that means that 6 people are not going to be helping with it, so other people got to try.
What do we get? 4 little ones and 1 big one? Or is it 3 little ones? Or does it change?
I haven't noticed how many.
I think it's 4.
Lesser creature.
Me eat, I'll be good.
Yeah, and it really doesn't seem like healing is the problem. The problem is when people don't do the mechanics. We need extra, but people should be doing the mechanics right.
Five, four, three, two, one.
This battle shall be your last.
Beware.
Death reigns upon you.
Get the one under the boss. I got the big one.
Give in to your fears, your
Stack up.
desires.
That's about that. Got 2 casts of 3 out. Focus in the skull and
Fall before your master.
Three, two, one.
we're getting here in a second.
Obliteration beckons.
2 behind, 3 behind the bot.
Still you resist. And let me Obliteration consume them all.
That one. One's not so. Right out there.
Now, an inevitable
Dread Flame going in 5 seconds, guys. Beam.
Just swipe it.
Four, three,
Beam
two,
at least.
one.
Yeah, just practice it, but.
Who will share your fate?
Where'd he go?
Yeah, it's at that thing where sometimes it just doesn't mark someone and just.
3,
That's weird.
2, 1.
Obliteration beckons. Who will share your fate? Fall, hero.
Maybe it's because they die as the beam goes
Fall
out?
before your master.
Because that just happened with Cat. The arrow was on him, then he died and it
Azeroth
disappeared.
shall fall to the Burning Legion.
You should keep us continuously in queue. Just put like waitlist or something on it.
Yeah, but then it beeps at me. Fine.
Yeah, but we can just invite people. Because we're gonna get a lot of people dropping.
Yeah, it'd help if we didn't have so many non-guildies. I mean, guildies who missed tonight.
I think, what are we missing? 2? No, we gotta be missing more than 2. Because we have a full 15, right? With all...
No, we have... we only have 13. Without, yeah, we're just missing 2. We're missing Electro. It's not against non-guildies, it's just we want our guild to be your own progression too. people go, oh, we're gonna wipe out a boss all night. Guess I don't need to be there. Because we cleared the first 8 and still had a chance to do some on Kill Jaden in the first night. So, I mean, we're doing good. It's just we haven't had enough practice on this guy yet.
Which is all the more reason we have to kill this bastard tonight. Because they didn't come.
Did you guys want 920 pal? Healer? All we're getting is healers.
But if we needed DPS, no healers. Yeah, that came out wrong. Fucking shut up, Beth.
No, we just assumed we were backwards.
Yeah.
Tank.
Who dare summon me?
928 DK. If we wanted another.
We're a bit heavy in melee. We got 5 melee. Really need another ranged. Oh, 4 melee. We had 5. So I counted right the first time, but not the second time. That's good. Oh yeah, we have 5. There we go. Somehow I missed the DK, maybe because I'm used to being the only DK, so I just didn't see them. Yes. There, that'll convince them. 2%. Yeah, Helga, let's add 2%.
Yeah.
Like you did that.
Put it in the description. Trust me.
2%, tote legit.
This isn't fake news, guys. 2%.
Rose, you need to come assess this transmog over here.
Who's?
I think it's the Death Knight. Yeah.
You look like a hunter.
It's a little too brown, and the one-sided shoulder thing.
I just thought it was kind of bland.
It is.
Killed a big cockroach.
And like you're wearing some weird necklace, silver thing that doesn't even match.
I'm not the one wearing cockroach.
The 911 Hunter just linked me Mythic Hergitan. The fuck?
That's special.
Yeah, because he got it on an alt.
Yeah.
Or that is
Hergitan, you could get carried up pretty easily if you just did that one.
You can link that, but you can't link AOTC.
Yeah. We just need one of the melee to pick the other melee up and throw them when needed. That'll count as range, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
Stab in the eye. Instant win.
Make a double jump class where one note throws another note.
What is it?
No
Ice
jumps.
climbers?
Give the rogue no jump.
Chucks.
Well, the range down. Nah.
See, now you look too Death Knighty.
She's picky.
I am.
Oh, he's gonna jump off the edge. Good job. You killed him.
I wasn't reading chat, sorry.
Breathe.
If it's less important than looking good. I agree.
Not only that, the 9/11 hunter that whispered you is also not actually 9/11.
No. I was gonna say, now this shaman looks good, and then whisper you to look at her, and it's you.
I look good.
Big blue eye.
Flower petals. It's okay, little fella.
He's dead. Oh, his shoulders completely cover his head.
Oh, can I get a portal?
Sure.
You can go into old cars then. That one.
What do you put a campfire down? Party's at.
Should we just
Get a tree, you bastard.
Should we just grab the demon hunter since he'll have darkness? It's still too
Darkness
heavy
is pretty
melee.
Yeah.
There's a frying pan under the tree.
Someone turn me into a tree, bros. Turn me into a tree.
I really think we need the range for soaking, because melee can get to him, but they have to run so much farther.
I can't.
He's got to kitty. Hurry up. Look at shit. I think he's kids.
My hammer's bigger than you.
Come on, tree. No whammies.
Ugh, I keep getting the bear.
Swing, turn me into a tree. Once it gets smacked up, that's
Oh my.
I wouldn't say big.
Fel, can you turn me into a tanking tree?
My hammer's taller
I like
than
how
your
he's still on
Fel.
fire.
My hammer's bigger than your wood.
Let's do this.
I will smack you with a branch, bitch. Grab my twin.
Hey, Fel, look at how
Oh
he's...
god!
Look at how he's carrying the claws of Ursoc.
It's spreading.
Can I get a stone, please?
No, you can't.
The trees.
It's mine. Someone drop a rock for Helga, so he doesn't cry.
Oh jeez!
That is a big tree.
It's a redwood.
Got any more?
Follow the master.
Hold on.
Hold on, let me get my nightmare.
There's a
lasher.
mage!
You're the tree master.
Ghost tree.
Now you creep me. Alright, see, it's back.
I don't think it's smart for a tree to be holding a giant flaming hammer. Because it'll burn.
Hey, Jill.
I need to
Tree
explain
conga
that.
line. Keep walking. Tree conga line.
Can someone drop Discord? Do we want to go with more DPS? There's a hunter in there. Yeah, we can.
No, man, now I'm hungry.
stayed the same, so just when the beam's coming out, be ready to spread out a bit, and it's pretty much imperative that even if you're in the soak group, we'd rather have you not be in the beam than be next to someone. Like, you can do it with 3 soaks, but I'd rather do it with 3 soaks than do it with 6 and 2 stacking. Hunter just linked Cursitan again.
Rose, got something here for you.
I bet it's a twig.
It's long and splintery.
It's, favorite buddy, Bling.
No.
Oh, I haven't
Fell. No trolling and raid.
Uh-huh.
Can we get to summon this hunter?
I collected it.
I got some bacon.
I got fell work. He's got his hands all folded down like.
Maybe the hunter's getting on Discord.
Higgles in dreamland, seeing all this wood around him. He's like, it's my typical Saturday.
He's ready for the train.
Bring it on, I'm all lubed up.
Oh boy.
Just slip him in.
Oh, Helga, you move.
Battle for tree supremacy.
It's hard to teabag people as a tree.
Did we link Discord?
Yep, we did.
I should make a macro, but I'd rather just complain about it.
Is it in yet?
Is there a voice after Discord's thing?
He was probably
Yeah, he probably had entered before, and it's just funny.
Rose, he might as well be getting party boyed.
Getting the wood from all sides.
Okay, can someone renew this buff before it falls off?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Hunter's getting on Discord.
Hey Rose, I have a gift for you.
No, I don't like those.
You took them.
I don't like the meteor one because it looks to me like the enchant one where you get the bloods out of it. So I always randomly click it and shoot myself into the sky.
Cannot command me.
Helga, I need more of these.
Are we ready?
Oh, God, I need some too.
Gammon.
Now we have people who are soaking the beam, so if you are new, don't be in the beam unless you know what you're doing and know how to be away from people. Otherwise, everyone else should be helping on Armageddon soaks.
That's a full ready check.
Yeah?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Show them the wood, guys.
You were fools to follow me here. Obliteration beckons.
I got the big one.
You cannot resist your
Stack
own
in for
nature.
reflections. Let's go.
Let's just have Warriors try and continue.
Now.
5, 4,
just practice the mechanics on this part, but we're gonna have to wipe it after.
Fall before your master inevitable.
Yeah, we missed 3.
5, 4,
It was a wipe.
3, 2, 1.
Who will share your fate?
Yeah, puzzles, if you're getting clawed, just call out for it. There's no way you're gonna be able to take Armageddon and take 1 plus 5 claws.
2.
Beware.
In fact, you shouldn't really get it if you have claws on you. I never do, because Armageddon does melee damage, so even if you have 1 claw on you, it
Your
does more for
fate
the
was
next
sealed
claws.
the moment you stepped into the nether.
I tried it because I got it the last time when I only had 1 stack, but...
Yeah. I thought you got it before that happened last time, though.
No, they were going off simultaneously.
Yeah, just, it's best not to do that. We've got rogues up there. Well, we've got a rogue up there, and we got mages who can jump in, so better just to say you don't have it, someone needs to get it.
Or call for an external sooner.
Yeah, I don't... Like, he could have popped all his cooldowns at an external, I'm pretty sure it still would have killed him.
No, with Guardian Spirit on, it would have killed him when he came back.
Guardian would have been the only one that would have immunity'd him, pretty much.
Might need a minute.
Well, now I got to
I
applaud
have many,
the hunter
many
who's
wares.
linking me that's tenacity. He just linked me a
Many
squirrel.
farewells.
He got tired of linking the mythic achieve and just started linking a pet.
Do not waste my time, lesser creature.
Well, I think Lorius needs your help coming back to life.
Where's he at?
Right here.
Resuscitate him. Breathe. Look, it worked. And more beams.
Yes.
Produce more parts.
Who dare summon me?
I just figured I'd fill your challenge.
Oh, well thanks. Just let us know when you're ready, Mike. I just didn't know he was back after the rounds.
Well, the shaman was still away too, wasn't
They just got done.
Diaper duty.
Literally have 2 headsets on at the same time. Got patches kicked off, so good for another couple calls. But only got about 10 minutes in where I'm break anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, so I should be good for the next 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, well, we were just waiting on you, so here we go.
Right.
Don't worry.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is a simple matter to show courage against my minions. Can you face the shadows within your own soul as brave? Obliteration beckons!
I got the big one.
Face your destiny!
Stack up. Take that down as quick as you can. We had 2 full casts off last time. Much better.
Fall before your master!
5, 4, 1.
An inevitable fate.
Yeah, I managed to die to the last one too.
Death rains upon you.
Someone's got to get this big one. That might be able to survive. Okay, I did.
Yeah, you stand in this inner circle.
Yeah, you gotta stack on the inner edge of the circle or in a corner.
Still you resist.
I wasn't.
Then let me repay your efforts.
Liberation
beckons soon.
Yeah, I had to get healed up before I could attack.
Get all the Armageddon, let's go.
Everyone
beside me.
An inevitable
Coming
fate.
in. 5 seconds to
5.
Armageddons are getting dropped on that
3,
phase every
2,
time. It's the same as phase 1.
Who
The
will
first
share
Armageddon
top
means
of
that
it.
you're done.
an inevitable
Yeah,
fate?
everyone should be running towards one. And if someone else has it, then turn
4,
around and run towards
3,
the other one.
2.
Until
Death
they're all clear.
rains upon you. Who will share your fate?
Because we can't really put any DPS on the boss
Fall
control.
before innocent mortals. Your fate was sealed the moment you stepped into the Nether.
And we need one of the druids to stop tranking on the first one, because both of you are doing it at the same time.
Or we run along.
Yes.
Or are they like?
They're about to
I just want to check something.
I agree about the Trank thing. The only problem is we're not getting past Armageddon to figure out if it's even going to be a problem.
You cannot command.
Yeah, it seems like within those that first Armageddon almost always missed one for some reason. And I'm pretty sure it's because the people who usually get them are getting the circles on them and other people just aren't getting them.
Yeah, we have 2 people not in Discord. I'm guessing the Longstrider isn't in Discord.
Puzzles.
No, he's not.
Can you get a res? Don't res Helga.
Res me, please. Thank you.
You're welcome, Helga. Did you AFK while you were on my back?
Yeah. I was checking out the logs.
Soul,
Bad idea.
Yep.
did you want to switch me with someone else for the beam? Because I can leap to the little Armageddons.
Yeah, might as well. Mal, do you think you can get him? It's just being the beam nearest to the boss.
Try.
Yeah. Because I want a melee to do it and you've got the least mobility. It'd be easiest for you. Let's see.
Ash Browns, are you in Discord?
Yes, I am.
You're gonna want to stand, like, you see where I'm standing? You're gonna kind of want to stand that close, because if you're not directly in a corner where you're currently standing, you will get launched off the platform.
Yeah. If you're on the inner circle though, you're almost guaranteed to not be, just don't be in the middle. But you should also try to be on a corner as best you can. And it's only really important on that one because the other singularities happen in the corners, so as long as you're not in the far corner from where it is, you won't get knocked off.
If you watch the Mythic group, it's so awful. There's like 4 in a row.
Yeah, they use the singularities to knock themselves into the next singularity.
Just waiting on Foul and the Rogue.
I'm ready. I'm
Nice.
Okay, everyone's ready. Just please on phase 2, we do have people getting ready for the beam. You can still take the first Armageddon because singularity happens before the beam happens. And people who have these circles around them will not be getting an Armageddon, so if you don't have a circle around you and you're not an Armageddon, you're doing it wrong. 1 per person per Armageddon.
Five,
Obliteration beckons.
I got the big one.
Give in to your fears, your desires.
Stack up.
Rose, I'm not gonna train slow. Go see the other group on the top pocket.
Circle. We got people. There's
fall before your master.
Yeah.
5, 4,
should be
3,
for him.
2, 1.
Beam after this.
Share your fate.
Soakers get in it. Get out of it if you're not spread enough. Didn't have enough people in it.
2, 1.
Obliteration beckons. Who will share your fate?
I got the big one. Never mind, Mage has it.
Fall. Who will save you now?
See that beam? Fuck.
That one's tricky. Yeah.
5, 4,
Yeah, I was running
3,
out of those on the far
2,
Yeah.
1.
And
The problem was the person who got it on them was soaking, so they were off to the side.
I'll call out the beams then. I'll keep an eye on it for there.
That's mid-rate.
Fall.
Yep.
Hero.
We're taking our break. It's going to be 10 minutes. For those who don't
Face your destiny. An inevitable. Insolent mortals. Your fate was sealed the moment you stepped into the Nether. You cannot command.
They were all a guild, I'm guessing.
Yeah. But Vin and the Shaman were both like bottom 3 each time, so we might just have to fill again, but kind of the problem with bringing groups of people. They want you to carry people.
I just noticed that screenshot you posted, Puzzles. It looks exactly like that that one scene in Harry Potter. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
In one of them, when he's fighting Voldemort.
And they're Wadd's touch.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty sure that's how it went. Was I watching the right one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that just didn't know.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
How far have you guys gotten on KJ?
About that far. We've only pulled it maybe 10-15 times altogether. We basically... This week is kind of the first week that we've been into it for a whole night because we cleared the whole other 8 on the first night. Kind of the problem too is we had 2 guild members who aren't here, so it's a little harder with trying to find pugs who know what they're doing and listen. You're doing great, but others haven't.
Yeah, we've gotten him to sub 10%, and just keep running out of time. We only raid 2 nights a week, and
yeah, we do too. Yeah, but we just kind of, like, we've pulled him the end of one night with like half our guild there, and last Wednesday we pulled him for maybe 5 attempts with more of the guild there, but that's been about it.
Someone link Discord, please.
No, I refuse.
Summon me.
Thanks. You know, anyone can link Discord. You just hit the little exclamation point and you hit the top and you hit invite people.
Well, if you know how to do it so well, feel free.
I have done it before, I just don't have it macroed, so I make Puzzles do it.
That's the same for me. My macro things are full, just about. I mean, I know the general one doesn't really fill, but still.
What exclamation mark are you speaking of? I have no idea what you mean.
It's not the exclamation. At the top left where it says Phoenix Reborn, you hit the down arrow, and then you hit invite people. And it'll just give you a link.
I have a question. Is she always that sassy?
Yes. She's an officer though, so we let it slide.
I see.
Plus or minus 2 grades of that, depending on the night. And how much you said to drink.
Ah!
Take it, sassy.
I was running in circles.
You're saying half fell to what I said, or did you do something?
He killed her.
Murdered me.
Leave me alone now.
This rogue
Can't
still
escape my slash follow.
He whispers me saying, I wasn't being salty. It's like, you just, 3 people just left because the second lowest, the bottom 3 DPS were the ones getting called out.
If I got called out, I was away from the computer, so.
I kicked the shaman because they were doing worse than Mal, and that's, no offense Mal, but...
And I think the shaman was married to the Death Knight.
Yeah, they were all the guild, so... Then afterwards he whispers me, I wasn't being salty. It's like, yeah you were. If you weren't being salty, you would have stayed.
That's why I don't like to invite group.
Yeah, they just offered, and I was like, eh. It's not like we were filling up on the queues.
And they always have a carry with them.
It seems like any group I try to get into for KJ2, it's just no one wants to pug it because it's so difficult. So it's one of those things where we might be stuck on it longer than Avatar altogether. Well, Avatar we did really well in Avatar once we learned the mechanics, but Kill Jaden, it's just like a shit show. You have to have the damage and the mechanics, and they all have to line up perfectly.
He's not speaking English, he needs to be kicked.
Okay, guaranteed.
Yeah, it's just a matter of learning the dance. Go from doing the tango to doing the electric slide. All in the same moment.
Did you have a question?
I don't think the Druid understands Discord. They said pull them into channel, but they're not on any of the voice channels.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Long? He knows how to use it.
Teabag guard.
What's he doing?
I don't know. There we go. Okay, can someone summon me? Please.
Stop long.
Negative.
Pre-party.
Someone just said they're 8 out of 9 heroic and a 908. Sure you are. You might have gotten carried, but you have doing 1 9 of that. You'd have to be better queued than that.
Nah, did you have not luck?
Well, no one's that button lucky. You got your ring, shut up.
Yeah. They didn't have much choice.
I'm just gonna grab one more, just because I know we want to go a little more damage heavy, but it's kind of to the point where the more damage we bring, the better chance someone's gonna fuck up, and the more damage each mechanic will do with more people. So I'd rather just have us learn the mechanics and try it.
Do you know what that means, Craig?
No.
You slapped me across the face, so I said suck my ass.
Ew.
Wow. Well, whatever floats your boat.
The one before that was, Soul has a small penis.
Oh, that's factually inaccurate.
The first one was this raid is going.
I've got a massive hammer, you can all see it.
First
it's
one
not
was,
compensating, shut up!
The first one was this raid is going swimmingly, and then you guys said kick me because I wasn't speaking English, so I said please do not kick me from raid.
Does anyone want to volunteer as tribute for helping in the beams? We need one more. Okay.
How about...
So, we need one person who's not already in the group, though.
What about Boom?
I vote.
Because, shield.
Oh, lock shield.
But that's only if Boom is willing to do it. And, I mean, like, pay attention-wise.
Wait, what?
Can you soak beams since you have a cool lock shield?
I don't know, can I?
I mean, would you like to?
Yeah, sure.
He'll take the long beam wherever we tell him
It's
to.
nice, can stay so soft.
I mean, he knows how to stand in the bad, so it won't be hard.
Yeah. See the giant beam, always stand in it. Just not next to other people. We want you to stay as far away from people as possible. It might cause issues. Mike?
Okay, I believe you understood that.
Yes, I did.
How goes your preferred raider? I don't know.
Your favorites.
I ditched all of my Spanish classes.
That's French.
That's French.
There you go.
There's also a lot more accent marks in that last word.
Okay, here we go. Stop dancing on the bridge.
We're just mating.
Okay,
I don't know where I was going with that. He's trying to see my Stargates.
So that's what you call it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last. Obliteration beckons.
I get the big one.
Face your destiny.
Stack in. Everyone stack on each other's feet. These ads down super fast. Skull.
Before your master.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Rains upon you.
I have this one. Or 100, you can get it. It's fine. Yeah, I just usually get them. But I'm closer anyway.
Still you resist.
Soakers, get ready. Everyone else, get ready to help with Armageddon.
Beware. Rains upon consume them all.
There are 2 on Trevor, 1
Fall before your fall.
and 1 base.
5, 4,
Beam coming out.
3, 2, 1.
Who will fall? Hero.
Yes, why not? Yeah, we really can't miss any of those, especially in that
4,
phase.
3, 2,
Beware.
1.
Rains who will share
Stack on
your
me already.
fate.
Yeah, if you have 1 second, you can grab it.
Fall before your fall.
It's 5 at a time, right?
Insolent
4 plus
mortals.
large.
Your fate was sealed the moment you stepped
So
into
the
the
stacking
nether.
group shouldn't be after it, and people with the circle shouldn't be after it, which is
My
what the issue is.
Yeah, the
There's
circle,
only a couple people that can
Yeah, I
get it.
can't do it.
the circles can get them if they have a
Just
cooldown.
use a cooldown, yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you can survive both, you just can't if you've got a stack already plus both. And you have to pretty much be healed right away. I think we're too small of a group to do the circle of totality, so we might just have to do it. Because the 2 Hellfires don't go off at the same time, we might just have to screw the group idea and try to wing it more, because I think we were doing better on it the other night when we were just doing that. Because getting 6 people out of the group is a bit much.
Oh, you mean just have anybody do it as long as they spread?
Yeah, basically spread further mechanics, get them, and then we need to get at least 4 in per beam.
You know, you can stack behind it, right?
Yeah, we know that. It's just, like they were saying, we are having people stay away from Armageddon for beam, plus try not to get it with Deathfire circles, so that's too many people for our group size. So we're just gonna have to wing it. And I don't really want to just fill it with pugs, because most of them do okay, but some of them don't horribly, and the more you have, the better chance of that happening and not knowing who's fucking up. Just becomes a shit show. My ally grabbed someone if you have to go.
That was your best pull.
Also, slight tip if you guys Armageddon and looking around to see where they are, what's up, and if someone's in them, the pillar of spears.
I never noticed there was a pillar over here.
Yeah, he's correct on that. You can tell if you tip your camera down a bit, it'll have the swirling pillar up into the air. It disappears when someone's in it. So if you see that on any of them, just make a beeline for it.
Well, I'm not trying to be a smart ass, but as many times as you died with that, I noticed that there's a problem.
Yeah, just some people.
I just look at the
No, I mean,
there's a person in it.
there's circles?
Although, I must say every time one's been missed, I'd already had the debuff, so I'm doing fine.
Can we get a summon for the rogue?
I'm coming into business right now.
I've got a billion locks, so.
You guys are putting this on my quad, you know.
Sorry, what was that?
You guys divide the floor by quadrants, like each corner.
Not really. We just call it singularity for directions. That's the only time you really need to be worrying about that. I know some people spread out a little more, but we haven't had too many issues. We just getting it work done. Flasks. Okay, here we go. Just haven't whispered 5 people the whole time tonight.
3, 2, 1.
You refuse to follow me here.
Beware.
Death rains upon you.
I got the big one. Or puzzles, you got it. Just be ready if he needs an external long clause. Stack in. Yeah, but they should still just watch.
Right on top of each other.
Get on each other's feet. Kill Skull if you don't have Someone get that? Okay.
Get it. Give me an external at 3. Now.
Still you resist.
Okay, get ready. We need to get all the Armageddons on this. We'll worry about the beam after.
Death rains upon you. Consume them all.
You see the swirls above them? That means no one's in there.
Fall before your master.
We got it. Get ready for the beam. Corruption singularity is right on the boss, so don't be too far back.
Who will share your
Spread out 5 yards in the beam. If you can't get 5 yards apart, don't get in the beam. job.
4, 3, 2,
Okay, this one.
Obliteration beckons. Who will share your fate?
One open, 2 open.
Oh, fell I'm seeing the beam and how about it's on the circle. Okay, I saw that. I thought you had something hanging above it.
3,
Yeah,
2,
I think someone,
1.
maybe 2 people are on both
Consume
down there.
them all.
Yeah. Just hang out next to them and jump in if no one gets in it, but don't.
An insolent mortal.
Yeah, I don't know. That
Your
just had to be
fate
bad
was
luck on that
sealed
part.
the moment you stepped into the nether.
With latency, they probably both saw each other in their last second.
Well, I blinked out to the farthest out. I was in it.
Yeah, I just saw one where 2 people just left it right before it went off.
Yeah, I had 2 stacks. I saw somebody getting in, so I.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if you have 2 stacks, try just not to go in them so that people know they have to get in them. Because that indicator above it is the biggest thing, so if someone's in it, people aren't going to walk towards that one, they're going to go to the farm ones. I understand stuff happens, though. It's just bad timing.
Summon me.
The only one in this red can immune that is Paladin's 100%.
Yeah, but I think he already used his immune. Well, actually, I don't know.
Yeah, you can tunnel that, and I can soak and cloak over and over.
Yeah.
And over.
Yeah, it's really the small ones we have problems with. The big ones, the tanks usually get. We've always done that since normal, so.
Oh no, that one's like back.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you can only do the big one if you have cloak, but we got 3 mages, so they can cover if we can. Don't worry about that. It's just we need to get all the little ones covered. That's what we run into a problem with. It's on that flying phase. Like tonight, we haven't even made it through that flying phase. The first night we tried it, we made it through like 4 times, so it's... We should be able to do it with the damage we have. It's just people aren't getting the soaks off right every time.
Well, the first night we did it, we didn't have a group stated for the beam, right?
No, we didn't. So it went much better that time without a group designated than it did any other time we've done it. That's not the problem. It's the Armageddons.
And that's the thing, right? Because we have the same 5 people. They're not going for Armageddons, but before we had people going for Armageddons, and those people would go in the beam.
I don't think so.
Other people will go out, vice versa. It's always switching between 2 groups.
Yeah, the problem is that, like we were saying, the Hellfire beam plus the Hellfire circles.
Give me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to... Just give me some freaking magic before I kill somebody!
Like, having a soak group only works if you're 20 people or higher.
I'm trying to cut back on arcane magic. Look, I got the patch.
It seemed like that time with the beam, with people being a little more conscious of not being near each other, I didn't see anyone next to each other. We just took damage from
the problem with these horde characters is that they lack sophistication.
Yeah, the rogue said they had to be right back quick. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, there we go.
So I was in line at the bat handler yesterday with some undead guy in front of me, and all of a sudden he just lets one go, didn't even try to disguise
3,
it.
2,
I don't know what he ate,
1.
but it did not.
This battle shall be your last.
Beware.
Death reigns upon you.
I got the big one.
You cannot resist your own
Stack heads in. Saying if you have an immune Yeah, probably since we don't use it for other stuff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Obliteration beckons.
I don't know this one. Okay, just got it.
I need an external.
Still you resist.
Get ready.
Let me repay your arrogance.
If you don't have a stack of armor,
Rains upon consume them all.
I got the big one.
Fall before your master.
Took a small one.
Yeah, we'll do that too. So, 3 stars.
3, 2,
we're gonna get knocked on left, then beam.
Who will share your
on me? Pop cooldowns if you're getting in the beam too, just in case. Good job. 4, 3, 2, Armageddon.
Obliteration beckons. Who will share your fate?
I don't either.
Dreadfire. Someone else has got to get that mage got Good job. We did. No, it's just damage. Singularity. Oh, we missed one.
2,
yeah, healing cooldown.
1.
You got it.
Consume them all.
Yeah, we might need another one.
An inevitable fate.
Yeah, just one near the back. Yeah, that's fine.
Confront your own darkness. An inevitable fate.
And did better. Just if you do see an army everyone just try to hold out. Everyone when that happens, we need to all be looking around in every corner.
Azeroth shall fall to the burning legion.
Can we put colors up so we can say like there's one?
Dare summon me.
Yeah.
Because you're a fail raid leader.
Healers can suck in it, and whenever you get the focus Dreadfire or whatever, just run as far back as you can, where there's adequate room for everyone to be picked up.
No, you don't. You don't need to. Well, no, you can spread along it, but you don't need to run back because you can be behind the person with it. They just need to stand still.
Yeah, the person just needs to stand still.
Yeah, everyone should move around them. But yeah, spread out as far as you can along the beam. We did find on the Dreadfire that turn. That wasn't the problem. The problem is we missed a circle.
The only reason I was moving as much as I was in that segment was I was trying to line up. Not hitting person.
Yeah, but we did die to that anyway.
If I happen to get it, I can run away and cloak it and no one has to.
Yeah, just call out and say you have an immunity for the beam and we won't get in it, but just let us know. Better on that if we can just clean up the last one again, so we should have 5, into the next phase 4, pretty good.
3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last.
Just please, darkness phase. Please.
Beware. Rains upon you.
I got the big one.
An inevitable
oh my god. I ran right into that. That was
yeah, you just walked into my big one once.
Death rains upon you.
One behind the boss, or behind me.
2 on red.
Good job, Rose.
Still you resist.
Every time we're on another external, he flies. You ready for all the
Death rains upon you. Consume them all.
One right next to me. Right here. Oh.
Who will sit
Good job, man.
now?
Singularity on green.
5, 4,
Dreadfire right
3,
after.
2,
Get ready to do the beam.
1.
Who will share?
Cow, stand still.
Yeah, sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Liberation beckons. Who will share?
I got the big one.
Fate.
No, wait, I don't.
All before.
Oh, fuck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume them all.
Yeah. Behind the boss, remember, Dreadfire's gonna come out with that first attack, so we're here for
Sense the corruption.
It might be best not to stack in for them. Stack in for them.
Stack them. Hero, kill those ads before we get the beam. If we do get the beam, try to pull it.
I found the wrong
4,
thing.
3, 2, 1.
Who will share?
Going to
I
the
got
left.
Yeah, it's okay.
An inevitable fate.
Yeah, we should do it just like that, Rose. About 5 degrees left to right.
Confront
So
your
just get
own
ready for that.
obliteration beckons.
Tank ads coming up on
them
me.
all.
I can't get the big one. Mage cuts it. Get the tank ad up.
I got him. Get this tank head down. Go.
Everyone on tank ad. No one should be on the boss right now.
4,
Cap.
Switching.
Fall before your master.
Singularity on purple.
Beam.
5,
Flame out.
4, 3,
Spread out 5
2,
minutes.
1.
Tank ad should be dead by now. Yeah, it should be dead sooner than that, is what I meant. Tank ad is just like the little ad that does a big AoE constantly. The faster we kill it, the faster it stops hurting us.
Consume them all.
Rupture in the middle. Gotta get in here right after those circles
4,
go off.
3,
Get in.
2, 1.
I might need an external on this. Try to watch me. Nah, I'm good.
Give it to your
Four.
obliteration beckons.
Armageddon,
One.
same time.
Who will
behind the boss.
I don't have the big one. I do not have the big one. There's one to the left.
An inevitable fate.
Too much.
Give me this.
Oh, we missed all of them. Yeah.
We had
Ads too? Holy.
Yeah,
too
well,
many
the ads were
things
just
struggle.
The ads were just spawning.
Azeroth shall
We got
fall
Armageddon
to the
first,
burning legion.
and we had enough people to stack the 3 ads in the middle and get Armageddon before they even started the cast. So Armageddon first.
Yeah, but we also had beam at the same time, and like 4 people died.
Use the beam.
Yeah, that's what
Wow, that's a crazy timing.
because I was
Yeah, this
using
is.
the beam, ran out to get an Armageddon, and then might die.
I was going out to get an Armageddon and then got the beam.
Yeah, this is exactly why pub groups don't even usually try to do this boss, is because it's a bunch of BS, and unless everything lines up perfectly, it's this fun. From what I've seen from other guilds on it too, it's about this fun the whole time. Even if you overgear it, it's difficult.
Aló. ¿Cómo va? Ah, pues.
Yeah, this is Mike.
Oh, sorry. I was looking for my brother.
think that happened the first week too, where you didn't taunt it back, and I was just sitting there going, help.
And duplicate puzzles, it's harder than I do.
Well, that's not hard. No,
Yeah,
the only reason I pulled Dagger off that one time randomly is because I popped dancing rune weapons and started doing everything on those ads. That's why I pulled Dagger.
I just hover my finger over the taunt key.
Yeah, it kind of early on. It seems like it's just I pull too much burst compared to you do. I don't know if it's just a class thing or what.
I, Gammon, will save us.
Yeah, we lost 2-3 ranged, but they were kind of low. Yeah, we just lost 2.
Might be easier with less help.
What was that?
Like Avatar is easier with less people.
Well, this is about as low as we can go to get enough people for soaks and beams and stuff. We were trying to do more, but this is like we're even having trouble getting out to the Armageddons as it is, and they don't get you don't get less Armageddons as you go lower at this point. So we need enough people to get them with stacks. Yeah, it's just a. The mages both left is why.
Is it next week he gets hit with a nerf bat?
I just checked the patch notes and it didn't show anything for heroic tomb.
I want to get a nerf on normal. Shit's way easy.
Hopefully it's one of those secret nerfs.
And looks like we got 2 new mages. Oh, okay. Traded. Can we get a lock portal down?
No way.
Yeah, and really this guy, like most guilds, they took over 100 attempts to kill Avatar, and we did that pretty easy, but this, it's not even really a damage race or a skill race. It's an everyone doing everything right every time to fight, which is just very difficult. Yeah, but like the ads are going way better than they were, so we're doing fine on ads, and the tank ad, I just think a couple people didn't know they had to switch over to it because they haven't seen it before. But yeah, damage plays a big role on how much of each mechanic we get per phase too. But dropping Armageddons it doesn't matter how much damage you do if you're dropping Armageddons. But basically with Armageddons too, if you have a stack on you, stand next to the Armageddon and try to let someone else get in and just jump in at the last second. Puzzles, it's down to a cap, and we're at the cap where it won't go any lower. Just waiting on the mage to jump in Discord, then we'll pull it. The cap is compensating for something. Oh god. Now we're gonna have to require everyone who has the Grove Warden mod to stand around Helga.
Helga, what are you wearing?
You get that cage, you know?
Yep.
I have just the thing. Didn't wonder at. Beware of Yeti. 5, 4, 3,
Audio's
2,
puzzles tanks
1.
first. Oh. I don't have that high roll, sorry.
Shadows within your own soul that bring.
Obliteration
beckon.
I got big one.
Confront your own.
Get heads inside. Stack up behind him. That's it.
Before your master.
Singularity, get in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't have the next round again. So I'm gonna grab it here, Jones.
Beware. Rains upon you.
Hunter's got it. Probably gonna make an external on this.
Still you resist.
Every time I say that.
Obliteration beckon. Consume them all.
I don't have this one. Mage has it.
Who will save you from inevitable?
Oh no, I missed it by an inch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knocked away.
Who will share
We had
your
way people,
fate?
people dead.
Yeah, it's fine.
I totally lagged out.
Yeah, we managed to miss one right in the middle. I almost got to it, but I was like a toe out.
Obliteration beckon. Who will share your fate? Fall. Who will save you?
I got
now?
disconnected mid-fight.
Insolent mortals.
That was my bad.
Your fate was sealed the moment you stepped into the nether.
Yeah, you would have been there. We know. I mean, you just joined the group. We know you would have had it.
Come, stop, browse. Smell.
Yeah, just everyone, when the Armageddons are out, like I know Helga called it, so that's fine, but everyone should be able to see and get into them.
May your feet find good trail.
If you have a invulnerability too, like I said, if you got an invulnerability, you can soak up to on the third stack, and it'll clear them before you get your next one. So you can even just use it on the second one, and it'll clear before you do another.
whipped.
Yeah. While you guys rebuild, I need to take a quick time. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm just gonna grab one of these rogues, so we have another immunity. Or, never mind, there's a lock. I'm gonna grab the lock. We need more locks. We need like 20 of them. Where's Pick? Damn it. Alex said he couldn't come today. Oh yeah, that's who else we're missing sometimes is Pick. Because we were up to 14 with when Pick and Ireland were here, but...
Hell, you're like a butterface.
In game 2. What, you don't find his mask sexy? It's not your thing?
No, Fel likes the tentacle mask.
It's so squirmy. You coming back in, Mr. Mage?
Yeah, I'm coming, my bad.
Too fast.
Tentacle masks only.
Are you two tentacle masks going to mate?
Mine's pretty.
Oh.
It matches my draft.
If anyone's ever seen Drawn Together. Tentacles mating.
We seriously need dances.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. You're a white human. You're supposed to dance bad.
It's in our blood.
Yeah, but we get faster rep than everyone else.
Because we know how to suck better dick.
Okay. You weren't supposed to tell them our secret.
Helga said such conviction with that.
I did not mean to click all the way back like that. I set my headset down for a second on my key.
So it wasn't even Helga killing you this time. Rose?
Here, I was just gonna transmog.
Oh, yeah, transmog over Paul.
Oh, it was blocking.
I'm the one talking.
Sorry, Cap.
Now that I put this transmog on, I have to wear it.
Why? It's a bad
Oh,
rope.
probably just so we...
So you've been getting currency that way.
What was that?
Save gold that way.
Your mic keeps dropping packets.
I just like to...
Save gold that way.
Wow.
I just like to use my mogs for more than 2 hours, like somebody.
I've had this mog for 2 raids now.
I usually change once a week.
I used to change every raid. I used to, in my old guild on my mage, I used to go out of raid on break, transmog and come back. Jeez. I just had so many pretty dresses. I was a real human.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last. Obliteration beckons. Give into your fears, your desires. Still you resist? Then let me repay your error.
Get ready for Armageddon. Call it out if you see one.
Obliteration beckons. Consume them all.
I got the big one. Puzzles, you got it.
One on red.
Fall before your master.
5,
For
4, 3, 2, 1.
Who will share?
Oh, really? Stand still. Stand still. Yeah, don't be within 5 yards of people through the beam. If you can't get it, beam same time.
One open. One open.
Fall before your fall.
Oh,
I didn't get it in time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume them all. An inevitable. Insolent mortals. Your fate was sealed the moment you stepped into the Nether. Do not waste my time, Lesser Queen.
I have many lucky do's. You like? May your feet find good trails.
Someone pop that transmog mount, please.
Who else is up done eating?
Some old school stuff on here.
Alright guys, good luck. I'm getting that wife aggro. I'll see you around.
Yep, same. You get a summon stone down? Oh, thank you for the summon. No, I meant someone summoned me. I don't know if the mage is getting on Discord or what. Yeah, how long had to go to?
And Bully killed Jaden to killing himself.
Well, Helga, just get your other helmet back on and just go walk up and hug him a couple times. I'm sure he will. No, just don't actually pull him. Oh, now you get another shaman to beat you. Join.
This shaman has no patience. Not a good idea to invite.
Yeah,
Wow.
no kidding.
Namist.
I mean, if he leaves after one wipe, it's on you.
Seriously, every time someone has a funny name, you're like, we can't bring them.
If he leaves after one wipe, we're pretty much done.
People with funny names aren't trustable. It's just the way it is.
Either that or they're making a joke. Do you know what a joke is?
Uh-huh.
It's that thing with words that makes people laugh.
Uh-huh.
Just trying to help you out. I mean, you say you're not blonde, but wait, you are blonde, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Keep forgetting, it's too close.
I need a second.
Yep.
Good for what pull I might get interrupted after this one.
Yeah. Looks like the shaman's just jumping in Discord. Open mic keep. Oh, you got it.
I'm almost ready. Give me a second.
Man, just waiting on the shaman. I'll open you too, but...
Fantastic.
Okay, everyone's ready. Here we go. Everyone, especially for the new people, everyone should be trying to soak Armageddon. So, tanks usually get the big ones. We'll call out if we need help. But the little ones, everyone needs to be getting it. Don't get in if you got 2 stacks. Down if you got 1 stack.
Face the shadows within your own souls as brave. Obliteration beckons.
I got the big one.
Confront your own darkness.
Stack adds in the middle. Some personal cooldowns you have to, but get those ads down. Very nice on ads.
Fall before your master.
Singularity, get near the
5, 4,
Get on motion.
3, 2, 1.
Armageddon, I got this one.
Obliteration beckons.
There's one in front of the boss, one.
Watch the big one, I got it. Got it.
Yeah, but I got the white.
Yeah, don't go in front of the boss.
I had to, so.
Yeah, I'll just try to turn it away if there's one in there. Or, yeah, it's like a 90-degree angle in front of him. It's wider than you think.
Still you resist.
It's basically a pie chunk.
Let me refill your emptiness.
Get ready, everyone should be getting an Armageddon.
Beware. Consume them all.
One person per Armageddon. Don't just stop. I don't have this one. Let's get it.
Now fall.
Fuck.
Hero.
I thought I had a cooldown.
5, 4,
That was my
3,
fault.
2, 1.
Who will share your fate? Fall, hero.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Reigns upon who will share your fate. Who will save you fall, hero? Insolent mortals. Your fate was sealed the moment you stepped into the Nether. Cannot command. Who dares summon me? This battle shall be your last. Obliteration beckons.
Back at the big one.
Give in to your fears,
Stack for
your
ads.
desires. Obliteration beckons.
Two in front of the boss.
I got the big one.
She's still open.
Still you resist. Then let me read.
I don't have a cooldown for this first big one.
Death reigns upon. Consume them all.
Back corner by purple.
Fall before your an inevitable fate.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who will share your fate?
off the edge.
An inevitable fate.
Yeah, that's one thing that we need to try to make sure we do when we get in that next phase. Everyone should be loosely spread kind of around
Your
the big
fate was
ring.
sealed the moment you stepped into the Nether.
Yeah, but that's pretty much gonna be it.
Good practice.
Yep. We got a good night. We didn't really get anywhere, but we still got some of the mechanics down and got to review it for next week. It's not a DPS problem. That's it for us, though. We're calling it. This is our normal raid call time. Thanks, everyone, for coming.
We don't think.
Might be there.
I am, but I'm kind of multitasking. What's up?
Do you mind if we do a real brief, quick end of week recap?
I'm going to be more of a fly on the wall unless there's something that I need to act on.
You may or may not. We'll see.
Soul, you in here?
Nah, he went to the officers chat.
Okay, thanks.
Now what?
Be quick about your business. Dark Lady, watch over you.
Thank you. Goodbye.